So, for a proper interpretation of the birth chart, it is essential that we should have some basic principles in mind always. So, if you observe the father of Indian astrology, like Parashara, so the Parashara principles must be in hand, first of all. The father of Indian astrology stressed the fact that a house that is conjoined or aspected by its own lord and is at the same time influenced by association or aspect by natural benefic planet or planets becomes highly conducive to the affairs denoted by that house. So, this principle is very, very important. What is the statement? I am repeating it. So, we will try to see this with an example also. What the father of Indian astrology said, a house that is conjoined or aspected by its own lord and is at the same time influenced by association or aspect by natural benefic planet or planets becomes highly conducive to the affairs denoted by that house. Right? Conducive means making the situation very much possible. For example, you take the birth chart with Capricorn as ascendant. For example, in a birth chart with Capricorn as the ascendant, so I'm not showing the birth chart, I'm just telling you the example. The birth chart I'm showing you on the screen is different. I will try to explain that as well. So, in a birth chart with Capricorn as the ascendant, suppose Saturn occupies Aries in the 4th house. So, if Saturn is in the 4th house, what happens? Capricorn ascendant, Saturn is in the 4th house. The 10th aspect of Saturn will be on the Capricorn itself, if you observe. Right? The 10th aspect of Saturn is on the Lagna itself if it is in the 4th house. Right? Saturn has 3 aspects, 3, 7, 10. So, in this, the 10th aspect of Saturn is on its own sign, Capricorn. That is, here I am taking Capricorn as the ascendant. What it will do is, it would boost the affairs denoted by the 1st house. Right? So, here Saturn is actually watching in its own house. Right? So what are the advantages? What are the main significations of 10th house? Main significations of 1st house. 1st house is your ascendant, that is your physical appearance, your physical body, and also to an extent it would indicate your honor also. Right? So, a Capricorn or let us say Aquarius ascendant, take Aquarius ascendant, and Saturn is sitting in the Taurus sign, so that it has the 10th aspect on the Aquarius, right? Right? So then also it will boost the effects of that particular ascendant. So let's take one more example with Aries as ascendant that you are seeing in the screen. See, from this horoscope, we're telling the son of the native would attain first class status in life. So, if you see the fifth house here, fifth house is Leo. Fifth house is basically here in the example, in the chart shown in the screen, is the Leo sign, right? And what is fifth house? Naturally, is a house of children. The lordship of it goes to Sun because it is the sign Leo, and Leo's owner is Sun. And what is the natural signification of Sun? Natural signification of Sun is power and status, because it is the king planet king, right? So power and status. Of course, by signification here it is the fifth house, so it is also becoming the significator of children, of course. The example chart, it is occupying Aquarius sign. By occupying Aquarius sign, the sun is watching its own sign, Leo. So, and this particular sun, if you observe, it is, and this particular sun is watching its own sign Leo. And one more thing is, this particular sign Leo is also aspected by the natural benefic Jupiter with its fifth aspect, right? Jupiter has 3 aspects, 5, 7, 9. Jupiter is watching a sign Leo with its fifth aspect. So the position of the sun here becomes highly conducive to the wealth and status of the son of the native, because the fifth house, the house of children, is watched by its own sign lord, that is sun, and also it is watched by Jupiter, the natural benefic. So that is the main thing, right? Whenever a house is aspected by its own lord, and at the same time it is influenced by association or aspect by a natural benefic planet, then that particular house significations are highly conducive. They become highly conducive. It's very reasonable also, right? But it should, however, be noted here that this particular rule is not conducive to life prospects where the aspecting planet happens to be a natural malefic without any benefic influence. Without any benefic influence, it's not highly conducive. The significations are not highly conducive. So the natural benefic aspect is very much important. So, without benefic influence, the life prospects may suffer. So, in the example also that we're trying to discuss in the screen, let us say sun is watching its own sign Leo, so it is very good for his children. But if Jupiter is not watching this particular Leo, then it is not so very good for the life of the children, right? So for the health or longevity of the children. Or you can say the complete prospects of fifth house may not be fulfilled. Only sun is watching it because sun is a natural malefic planet, right? It's a natural malefic planet. So when a natural malefic planet is watching its own house, natural malefic I am saying, it's not functional, right? And a natural malefic planet is watching its own house, only some of the significations of that house can be fructified and some are not. And on total, it may not be very good, right? So the benefic influence is required. In the chart you are seeing, Jupiter is watching the fifth house. So that is a very good thing. Thanks for watching this video.